That sounds crazy. All right. You live right now? All right. Hey, Shalom, Israel. Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. Officer Knock. Here to hold down the Thursday class. So, Kalat Desire. Question. What is your job as a priest and prophet?
Your job is to keep God's commandments and serve your people. Picking them up, give them the truth about the Bible, about the God they're supposed to serve.
Mm-hmm. You got a microphone? Because you might be doing some reading. Say it again.
Check. So yeah, your job as a priest is to keep God's laws, waking up your people,
Mm-hmm.
teaching them to repent, return to his way of life,
Mm-hmm.
and enduring until Christ returns.
Most crazy. So the best way to describe, what's the best way to describe a priest?
Priest is somebody who's always doing the Lord's work, enforcing the law in a certain type of way.
Yeah, there you go. Priest is somebody who offers a sacrifice, right? What's a prophet?
Prophet is somebody who prophesies.
Somebody who speaks through the Lord, right? Or through the Most High. So as a priest and prophet of the Lord, you're the one that offers the sacrifice or become a sacrifice, and you speak through the Most High. Give me, let's start out with some life scriptures. Give me Exodus 15:3. A lot of I got a real mellow spirit. You're gonna mellow me out today. So we on ice today. Shout out to Kalatazai.
15:3.
Mm-hmm.
Book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3.
What?
The Lord is a man of war.
So first thing you gotta understand is who you're dealing with, the type of people you're dealing with. You're not dealing with suckers. You're not dealing with people you're not dealing with soft people. You're dealing with people that you're gonna have to put on a warlike personality, a warlike apparel, a mind state of going at it, a mind state of dealing with the people because they got problems. Everybody has problems. And in order for you to deliver them, you gotta be able to deal with those problems. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, not only do they have problems, they're willing to fight to stay in their hell, right? It's like a lot of people tell stories about when their parents are in the projects and they want to move them out, but they can't move them out the projects because they want to be there. They like it there. And you got to fight people to get them right. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord gives you a spirit first of a warrior. That's the first thing you learn when you want to learn how to get people out of the world. When you want to learn how to fish. When you want to learn what your job is as a priest and a prophet, you got to understand first what mentality you need to be in. First things first is you got to be a warrior because you're dealing with people that got strong foreheads. And when you tell them it's wrong to smoke weed, then you gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? When you tell them it's wrong to, you know what I'm saying, to have threesomes, you tell them it's wrong to, you know what I mean, do whatever wickedness you're doing, they willing to fight for it. So read that one more time.
Book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord is a man of war.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord is his name.
But the beautiful thing about it is he gave you that same spirit. And that's all through the Bible. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give you the spirit of fear. You know what I'm saying? He gave you strong foreheads against their foreheads. You probably won't get into some of that. You know what I'm saying? But first you got to understand who you fishing. You know what I'm saying? The type of people you fishing for and who you are. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in that spirit first off. Give me Exodus 4:22. You know what I'm saying?
Book of Exodus, chapter 4, verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, Thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
Now, the thing about being a fisher or being somebody that goes to teach and preach and get the Most High's people out of hell, first thing we gotta do is go against the princes and the principalities. We on the corner yelling at Donald Trump. We on the corner yelling at Barack Obama. We yelling at Mr. White Man. You know what I'm saying? He obviously is just as powerful as Pharaoh. You get what I'm saying? But when you hear about the men in the Bible, they go against pharaohs, they go against kings, they go against princes and kingdoms, right? So first off, you gotta understand the type of aggression or the type of war you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? War ain't just going against the people. You going against everybody and everything. You know what I'm saying? The person that you become in the truth is somebody that you learn to fight your demons first. And then we teach people to fight their demons, right? And then when we conquered our demons, now we can fight the devil himself. You know what I'm saying? Which is what Christ did. Christ had to go fight the devil himself, but he had to conquer himself first. He went in wilderness for 40 days, 40 nights. He came out and he was ready to deal with Rome. You know what I'm saying? But he lost the battle to his people. You get what I'm saying? His people was the one that got him killed. It wasn't like they took Christ to Herod, and he was like, "What's the problem?" It was like, I don't see a problem with him. It was like, took him back to what's his name? Cephas, right? And he was like, y'all still want to hang him? Pontius Pilate, like, y'all still want to hang him? He's like, yeah, crucify him. Like, we had the problem with Christ because we thought he was going to be this grand king to save us from Rome. But first, you got to learn how to deal with your own problems, because this man can't deliver you from your own problems if you can't deliver yourself. You know what I'm saying? So in order to fight those demons, the priests and prophets teach you how. They taught us how. They taught me how. They taught you how. And once you're able to deal with them demons, then you teach other people to deal with theirs. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, them demons is going to destroy them and destroy everything. That's what they're here for. All right, give me Ezekiel 3:1. And so like I missed something. Back in Exodus 4:22, right? It said, the Lord, and they shall say to Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn, which is heavy because the Lord calls Israel his son, right? And just like a father, you know what I'm saying, we got to be raised in the spirit or the shadow of the Most High, because he's a physical father. He just said it, but he's a spiritual father as well. You know what I mean? So we learn who to become from your father as a man or the men around you. You know what I'm saying? You pattern yourself after men that you see. You know what I'm saying? So we learn through these scriptures who to become. We learn about Joab. We learn about Moses. We learn about Christ. We learn about the men in the Bible and try to find a way to pattern ourselves after these priests and prophets, because that's who the Lord called you to be. You could be a drug addict. You could pattern yourself after your dad in the world or my dad in the world. Or you could be somebody chasing some ghost, some dream, chasing his tail, just like our fathers in the world. Or you can be like your spiritual father, who the Lord called you his son. All right, give me Ezekiel 3:1.
Okay, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 1.
Let me get there. All right, go ahead.
Okay, Ezekiel chapter 3:1. Moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest.
Matter of fact, go to 2 and 7.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 7. And thou shalt speak my words unto them.
Now, when you become a teacher of the Bible, when you become a priest and a prophet, in order to deal with the people, what we do is we speak the words of the Bible. We speak what the priests and prophets before us spoke. We don't change it. We don't give them nothing different. The Lord told us to go speak to the people the words that he put in our mouth. Keep going.
Whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. For they are most rebellious.
That's the people you're dealing with. Rebellious people. But
verse 8, but thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house.
We can't let that demon on us, because as you dealing with these demons, you got to be strong. You got to have that warlike spirit, because you dealing with grander demons, 30-year-old demons. You 5 years in the truth, you got a baby spirit, and you dealing with a grandfather demon. You know what I'm saying? You got demons that's been around for years in centuries. And that demon is now on this brother. And you got to outrank that demon because you can't let his rebellion take away your righteousness. You follow me? Go ahead.
For they are most rebellious. Verse 8, but thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent to me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein.
Listen, that's how it is when you came into the truth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody came to you and was like, the Jews are black, and disappeared in the wind. You like, what? You know what I'm saying? The Most High told you to come to the school on 69th Street. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? He disappeared in the wind. And next thing you know, you got a Bible in your hand. And the Lord told you to eat that book, eat that roll. You know what we call it now? Or what we called it probably in the 90s or 2000s, we called it food for thought. You know what I'm saying? You take this food for thought. You sit there, and I sat there and for a minute, I pondered about it. You know, so I used to sit right in these classes, high as hell. I would try to fight that demon. You know what I'm saying? I would just come in here and just be high. And every day soccer war classes was about being high. You know what I'm saying? Every day I'd be in this joint high. But I knew it was something that I had to choose, whether it's going to be this weed or this book. And one day I took the book home and I just ate the roll. Just ate it. Never looked back. Go ahead.
Verse 10. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe.
You know what woe is, right?
Destruction.
Yeah, so that's what we read in this Bible. We read sad shit. You know what I'm saying? People going through problems and all kind of issues. We got molestation and rape. We got people that they raped the sister and it was bad in Judges 19. You know what I'm saying? They raped Dinah. You know what I'm saying? The brother, Solomon's son, raped his sister. And then his other son, Absalom, killed him. You know what I'm saying? You read about people that killed Christ for a couple dollars, and then he hung himself. You know what I'm saying? You read about Paul and Peter, what they went through, and how James, his brother, got killed. You know what I'm saying? You read about some horrible stories. Joab and Abner, when Abner tried to get away from the bull and Joab's brother, he chased him down. He's like, yo, just leave me alone. And then he's like, yo, if you don't stop, I'm going to have to do something to you. Stabbed him in the chest. And then Joab called Abner back. And he was like, yo, Solomon said, come back. Took him in the cut, stabbed him in the chest. There's just so much carnage in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We learned about the woe, the lamentations, what Job went through. You know what I'm saying? How Job was good. He was doing what he's supposed to do. And one day, Satan came to him and took everything he had. And he was in hell. You know what I'm saying? He had boils all on his body. You like, damn, you read these stories. But the men went through Judas Maccabees and all of them, the mom with the 7 sons. There's so many stories of lamentations, mourning, destruction. But what you do find is that you are an Israelite. And God of the earth, God of the world, God of the universe belongs to you and nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So when you take that to the people and you like, listen, all the carnage in this book is from your grandfathers. And the reason they got this carnage is because you didn't listen. And we're not even going to say 1,000 years from now. You don't listen now. You don't listen today. If you did listen to the Most High, you would do what he tell you to do. Take this roll and eat it. Take this book home and eat it. Get this food for thought. Change your mind. Baptize yourself. Be a different nigga. If you can't become a different nigga, then you the reason we've been in hell for thousands of years. You follow me? Keep going.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll.
And you know what the roll is, right? Scriptures. Go ahead.
And go speak unto the house of Israel.
Now, when you eat the roll, what happens to it?
Let it process.
Yeah. When you eat something, it goes in your belly. It goes inside of you. You know what I'm saying? You let it process. You digest it. When you take the roll, you take the book home, you actually read it, you digest the words. You know what I'm saying? What Jay-Z say? He said, do you listen to music or do you just skim through it? You know what I'm saying? That whole verse is crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? This book becomes something that goes inside of you. It's not just something you just looking at. It's not just something that's sitting on your grandma's table. You like, oh, grandma, you ever read that book? And she be like, no. It's on Psalms 23 for 20 years. You're like, girl, you ever read that book? Did you know Christ was black? Come here, let me show you something, grandma. She's like, yeah, well, get that out of here. I learned from my preacher. Matter of fact, while we had it, we define a prophet and a priest. How you define a preacher?
Christian.
That's the best way. Somebody that just talk. You just talk, nigga. That's what a preacher is to me. You just a nigga that talk. You just got 2 scriptures and you talk for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. We don't got preaching. We don't preach. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got scriptures and we got answers. And we actually do the work because we ate the roll. It's different. Go ahead.
Verse 2. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat the roll. Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
Now, when you come into the truth, you learn who you are. You taste the sweetness of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's in your mind, it's in your soul. You know what I'm saying? It's in your inward parts. Who you are. Oh, damn it, Israelite. What? Most High Christ. You know what I'm saying? It's just learning so much about yourself from the past. And it's beautiful. Keep going.
Verse 4. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee into the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them.
Yeah, that's what you got to learn how to do. As soon as you get this truth, as soon as the Lord give you this Bible, you take it and you teach the people. Because you've learned who you are. And now it's time for you to give it to them. Hold on 1 second. Give me Revelations 10 and 9 real quick.
Oh, God.
Matter of fact, start at 7, 10 to 7.
Book of Revelations, chapter 10, verse 7. But in the days of the voice of the 7th angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of God shall be finished, as he hath declared to his servants the prophets. You familiar with these angels in Revelations, right? A little bit? All right, go ahead. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again, and said, Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel, which stands upon the sea and upon the earth. Now, what is an angel? A messenger of the Lord. Prophet. All right? Take this book that's in the hand of the angels. You the angel. Because one day somebody going to be in hell, and the Lord going to send you. And you going to be an angel to them. And they going to hold on to you like that woman held on to Christ's garments. Because through you, she can make it to the Most High. All right? Take the little book. Go ahead. Wherever you was at. Verse 9. And I went into the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. He said what? Give me the little book. Go ahead. And he said to me, Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter. Now, here's the thing about the truth. It's sweet when you first eat it, when you first learn who you are. But then it get bitter. You know what I'm saying? Some days get tough. When you see your people destroyed and you understand why. You see somebody get killed on the street. Your man get killed. Your homie get killed. You trying to get in the truth for a long time. And when you see 2 and 3 of them, 4 and 5 of them, at some point, it start to get bitter. You know what I'm saying? I pulled the car over after like the 3rd or 4th one. You know what I'm saying? The first couple, you like, oh, damn, that's just the world. But when the 4th or 5th one happened, and sometimes it just get bitter. You know what I'm saying? When you got family that's not coming out the world, or your girl, your red, you know what I'm saying, your mom or whoever not coming out the world, your kids, you know what I'm saying? It can be bitter. You know what I'm saying? When Christ told Peter, let the dead bury the dead,
You know what I'm saying? And then his pop died not too long after. Christ about to rule not too long after that. He like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like doing the work is what we do. And some days you gotta tell your rib, no, you gotta wait. She's like, I ain't seen you in 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 years. I gotta do what I gotta do. The truth gets bitter for them too. You know what I'm saying? It's bitter sweet, but you got a job to do because you've now been hired by the Most High and to be a priest and prophet of the Lord. That's when it get bitter. But when you learn who you are, that shit sweet. Like, damn, hey, man, guess what? We the Israelite. All it, you know, Moses was black. You know what I'm saying? Then it was like, carry this camp equipment. We're all black. You like what? Clean the toilet. You like what? It get better quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need you to mop these floors. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they look good. But in your mind, you don't understand that these are just small jobs. Because one day you're going to have to take way larger orders from somebody way greater. You know what I'm saying? These orders are small. Can you wipe the floor down? Kun, you can. Can you clean the bathroom? Kun, you can. No sweat. Take the camp out. Kun, you can. I can trust you to take orders. The Most High come down and give you a order himself. He know you could do it because you've disciplined yourself. You've taught yourself to be disciplined. You ate the rule. And it don't matter who giving you the order. You know what I'm saying? Because they got forward men and you got good, not what you call them, forward men and kind men. Both of them men is giving you orders. They got to cut the fat off you, the weakness off you, the pride off you. You see what I'm saying? There's so much that got to be cut off you. So yeah, this book is sweet at first, but then it get bitter. Go ahead.
And I went up to the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said to me, take it and eat it up. And it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And he said to me, Thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kingdoms.
That's your job as a priest, man. That's what we here for. You take that book, you eat it, you digest it every night. You go home and read it, and you learn how to deal with them nations. You learn how to deal with them kings. You learn how to deal with your people, and you just keep honing your craft. Because one day you ain't gonna be cleaning no toilets no more. One day you won't get a bigger job than cleaning a toilet. You gotta deal with men today. You got 50 men to deal with. You know what I'm saying? 50 families to deal with. One day you may have 5,000 families to deal with, 10,000, 13,000 families to deal with, 13,000 demons. You understand what I'm saying? They in the toilet no more. But that's where you come from. You know what I mean? When you want to be a teacher, when you want to fish men and you want to learn how to do this job, you got to understand first on how to deal with yourself. And once you deal with yourself, you got to understand on how to deal with people that need help. Teach them how to fight their demons. First thing is discipline. I'm going to just say that. All right. So let's drop that. Give me Ezekiel 13:2.
Ezekiel 13. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 13, verse 2. Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy.
Man, there's going to come a day when you gotta deal with, Miss Sharita. You know what I'm saying? The lady down the street that's teaching everybody about Christmas or Christmas Eve. And Miss Sharita, come on, man, my daughter don't celebrate Christmas. She like, well, all the kids, like Miss Sharita, come on, you teaching kids the lies. She like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come a day where you're gonna have to deal with Pastor such and such, you know what I'm saying, or some Muslim, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to teach everybody the lies. Or it's gonna come a day where you're gonna have to deal with something on a way grander scheme. You know what I'm saying? You're trained to deal with the people that's prophesying lies because you learn every day how to do it. You learn by the prophets that's teaching the Bible, and you learn yourself when you go read the Bible. Right? Keep going.
And say thou unto them that prophesied out their own hearts.
Are they what?
Their own hearts.
What does that mean?
Their own opinions, their own logics,
Their own mind.
their own philosophy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you're not like what did God say? What was one I just heard recently? Yeah, I think we talked about it on Monday, but talking about Lucifer came down, he was the god of music, or you mean some kind of prince of music or something like that. Where that's at in the Bible? Oh, well, you know, nigga, that's in your mind. You just made that up. You just made that up. Where did Christmas come from? You just made it up. Everything you're talking about is made up. You prophesied out your own mind. What did the prophet say? What they say in Ezekiel? What they say in Amos? What they say in Hosea or any one of them other books? Malachi. What did Christ say? Where can I find that at? Oh, well, you know, that ain't, you know, that's just, you know, nah, nigga, that's just dogma. That's just Christianity. When you prophesy out of your own heart, out of your own mind. Nothing that was given to us by the Most High. Keep going.
Hear ye the word of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 3. Thus saith the Lord God, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing.
So, as we follow the Most High, you follow the men above you, right? We follow the men above us, right? There's no way you can follow your own spirit if you're following men. Make sense? Some people talk about, I can't follow no man, but everybody follow men. Following the man, Christ said, follow me. Only way to get to the kingdom of heaven is through Christ. So if you can't follow Christ, you'll never make it. We follow the men above us because they've been taught the way. Their spirits are stronger than ours, right? We cleave on to them and we ask them for help, and they ask a higher power, so on and so forth till you get to the most high power. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 4. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts.
They cunning.
Verse 5. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
Get that, drop that. Give me Isaiah. Isaiah 49:5.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 5. And now, saith the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant,
All right.
to bring Jacob again to him, though Israel be not gathered.
Go back to verse 5. Matter of fact, go to verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 49, verse 1. Listen, O owls, unto me, and hearken, ye people.
That's you. Go ahead.
From far. The Lord hath called me from the womb.
From where?
From the womb.
From where?
From the womb.
So even before you was on earth, the Lord knew who you was, because your spirit been here before. Keep going.
From the bowels of my mother hath he made mention of my name.
Your name is your what? When I hear Kalatazar, it's your reputation. You know what I'm saying? So your spirit already had a reputation, regardless of the name. What?
Verse 2. And he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand hath he hid me, and made me a polished shadow. And his quiver hath he hidden.
Quiver is what? You hold your sword. What?
And said unto me, thou art my servant, O Israel.
You the servant of Israel, right? You the servant of the Most High for Israel, because the Lord keep you on his side like a sword. He taught you how to be sharp, and he used you when he want to deal with somebody. You know what I mean? He used you when he want to cut the false prophets, or when he want to cut the devil. He going to use you. When he needs somebody to come into the truth, he going to use you. What?
Verse 3. And said unto me, Thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified.
That's why we say Most High Christ. That's who the glory is for. It ain't me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. I ain't do nothing. That was the Lord that did that. Because if it wasn't for the Most High, I wouldn't even be here. I would be on some back block somewhere doing something crazy. But the Lord sent somebody in front of me one day, and they told me a couple words and vanished. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High gave me a chance to live again. You as well, right? So we give him the glory. The Lord get the glory. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And I said, I have labored in vain. I have spent my strength for naught.
That's what we did in the world, dog. With nothing, dog. All that you sold, all that you worked, all them hours, all that time you spent arguing, whatever you was doing in the world. What you get from it? Nothing. Go ahead.
I have spent my strength for naught and in vain. Yet surely my judgment is with the Lord, and my work with my God.
Go ahead.
And now, saith the Lord, that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob against him.
That's your goal. That's your goal. Your goal is to bring Israel back to the Most High. When you look out that door and you see him laying on the corner, when you see him, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever mischief or whatever evil that they're doing, they drunk at the bar, falling out all over the place. Like, damn, SICARII, what's up with you? You good? And he like, what he's, I don't know what he was saying that day. He was like, SICARII be out at the bar. You know what I'm saying? They be in bad shape sometimes at the bar. You know what I'm saying? When you see, you know what I'm saying, your family members, your brother, your mom, your uncle, your cousin, you gotta go visit, or you take them phone calls, and it's a collect call. You know what I'm saying? And you got, how long you got left? I got like 10 years left, man. You know what I'm saying? You go see him in the jails. Like, you see the destruction of our people. You know what I'm saying? The Lord wants you to bring them back, because we living in hell under the devil, because we serve the devil. But once you serve the Most High, like he's saying right here, once you learn how to not take that time and give it to the devil in vain, but give it to the Most High, you know what I'm saying, for your purpose, which is to bring Jacob back, you'll see the difference. Right? But
though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord.
It's gonna be glorious to the Most High, right? Even though the 12 tribes ain't back yet, we gonna look glorious to the Most High, because we gonna do what's supposed to be. We gonna do what we supposed to do, right? We gonna do what's right. Go ahead.
And my God shall be my strength. Verse 6. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob. It's
easy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we supposed to do. This is what my life is supposed to be. I was sent here to deal with Israel. That's why I was sent here. All that time I wasted I was just hard-headed. I didn't think about that in real life. I was really hard-headed, because all that time I could have been doing what was right. And you think about all the time you wasn't in the truth, you was really wasting your life. Go ahead.
And to restore the preserved of Israel, I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles.
Who are the Gentiles? Our lost brothers. What's another way to say Gentiles today?
Heathens. So it's another way
to say Gentiles.
Nation.
Huh?
Nation.
Yeah. Think like American, or like English. You know what I'm saying, or British. You know what I'm saying? When you say American could be anything. You know, I mean, American could be black, white, Asian, you name it. Think of Gentile like that. Go teach to the Gentiles. Go teach to the Americans. If somebody say, yeah, you gotta go teach to the Americans. Teach the Americans who they the Israelites. Who they talking to? Who they talking about? Who they talking about? They say go teach the Americans that they Israelites. Yeah, like if you was in, like, I don't know, Nova Scotia somewhere, you gotta go teach to the Americans. Which Americans are you talking about? The black ones, the white ones, the Chinese ones? Which Americans? Just everybody in America, or certain people? Our people. So when you think Gentiles, think of it like America, or Americans. You know what I'm saying? So even to the Gentiles, or the people that's in America, the Israelites in America. Go ahead.
That thou mayest be my salvation to the end of the earth.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. Thus saith the Lord, the Redeemer of Israel.
The who?
The Redeemer of Israel.
Who?
The Redeemer of Israel. and his Holy One, to whom man despised, to whom the nation abhorred.
Now, it's you who the nations are going to hate. It's you who the people are going to abhor and want to despise, because you take on the spirit of Christ through the Most High, and you become hated by the princes and the principalities and everybody that's somebody. You ever heard of the MOVE movement? MOVE. It happened in Philadelphia in 1985. So it was right down the street on 61st and 60. Well, it was in West Philly, right? So these brothers was like the last radical stand from the 60s and the 70s. During this 1978-ish, they had a house in West Philly, right down the bottom, right? They was kind of living off the grid, right? Dealing with police, with legal matters and things of that nature, training themselves how to be legal savants, right? What happened was, during the fact, because it was living off the grid, they was feeding their animals raw meat, you know what I'm saying? And police came to deal with the code violations. And they told police, you can't come in this house. They start dealing with Esau on that nature. They start beefing. During this time, they hired the guy that started the group was illiterate for the most part, right? So they hired an Edomite named Glass. I think it's like Donald Glass or something like that, right? They hired Donald Glass to write their moratorium or their Bible, for so to speak, right? He wrote the Bible of their do's and don'ts. Police got him somehow, some way. He snitched on them. The Edomite told on them. So he told them that they had bombs, all kind of weapons, things of that nature. So they came in there to get him. Didn't find no guns, no bombs. But during this whole process, a cop was shot. Right? So they became what's known as the Move 9. This was in 1978 on Pearl Street, 33rd and Pearl in West Philly. The kids that was there, it was 9 people that got arrested. The kids that was there moved to the guy, John Africa, his sister's house on 62nd and Osage. On 62nd and Osage, they found out there was another house. So 7 years later, they came with the same situation. They wanted them to come out the house. They were serving them warrants, but they was wise. They never came out the house. They built barricades. They pretty much made themselves a bunker. Police tried to get them out the house. They shot the house up. They tried to blow down the barricades, try to go through next door. At the end of the day, they just bombed the house. Boom, dropped the C4 on it. Boom. You heard about that? Dropped C4 in the house right there on Osage, right? Burnt up like 4 or 5 city blocks, right? I actually grew up on 61st and Osage. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I had no idea why those houses was different, right? Fast forward, the government made another street. All the mayors of Philadelphia was promising them they was going to get their houses back. They rebuilt the houses in like a year. Nowhere near code, right? So they had an inspector come in. A friend of mine used to live in those buildings, or the house. You know what I'm saying? He told her that in not too long, her living room gonna be in her basement. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Them Jones was not at code at all. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, man, the white man is the devil. You know what I'm saying? And when you stand up for your people, they hate you. They hate everything about you. All these brothers did was just stand up for themselves. They was going against the status quo, going against who Esau wanted them to be. And at the end of the day, those Move 9 got arrested, and they all got charged with 30 to 100 years. The one sister got out. I think her name was Debbie. I forget her name. But the one sister got out after 40 years. Her son was born in prison. She never met him. This nigga never seen his mom feet before, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had to meet his mom as a grown man. She served 40 years from a cop shooting another cop. But because it was their situation, she got charged with the murder. The white man's a devil. You know what I'm saying? In serving your people, you'll deal with the devil. You'll deal with whatever he got coming for you, which is why Jeremiah was afraid to do this work. which is why Moses was afraid to do this work. Ezekiel was afraid to do this work because they know what it means. Christ said, if this cup could pass me, let it pass me, please. You know what I'm saying? But once you eat the roll, it's bitter. That's the bitter part. But it's still sweet in your mouth because you still know who you are. You can change the problems. All you got to do is open your mouth. Because otherwise, you just deal with the bitterness. That's going to be there regardless. You already ate it. Now you got to just help people get to the sweet part. Like Ezekiel with the dry bones. He said, can these bones live? And he just kept praying, kept prophesying to the dry bones. Kept telling them who they are, prophesying to the wind. Most High called you to be the children of Israel. Once you find out who the devil is, then you can find out how to fix your problems. Get into the school. Get off that coke. Get off that crack. Get off them drugs. Tell your mom that you love her. Tell your dad that you love him. Tell your brother that you love him. It don't matter what he did to you. Once you start giving them the truth, the bones gonna start coming together. And the muscles gonna start growing. And the skin gonna come over them. And you're gonna see them rise out the dead and become the army of the Most High. They was all dry bones until you see us all in Hebrew Academy covers marching down the street. You like, damn, that was the valley of dry bones. The Lord rose them into an army. So you just keep speaking, you keep teaching, and then one day those bones gonna grow. We can get that scripture after this. Is there any more on that? I think it was in was you in Ezekiel or Isaiah?
Isaiah 41.
I'm still in Ezekiel. God damn. All right. Let's go to the valley of dry bones. So that's Ezekiel 39. I think it's 39. Give me a second. Let's start here. Give me 33 and 1.
Book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 1.
But
Again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say to them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet taketh not warning. If the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
Now, what the Most High is saying is he's going to set you to be a watchman above his people, right? And you going to blow the trumpet. What's the trumpet usually for? Huh? Warn them about what?
Alert.
About what?
Disaster.
War. Right? Normally blow the trumpet when in the time of war. So when the trumpet is blown, you warning the people that war is coming. You warning the people that death is coming. We've been warning them for World War III for years. You know what I'm saying? The Lord sent you to be a trumpet. So now you tell the people World War III is coming to America. You got to get right with the Most High. If you don't get right with the Most High, you might be the one to get a sword on the top of your head. How you find out how to not be a part of the destruction? Because when death comes, when destruction comes, if you over there with the killers, I don't know you're not a killer. You in the picture with the killers. You on the song with the killers. You in the room with the killers. You enjoying yourself with the killers. How do I know you're not one of them? So when the sword come, you going to get wiped away with the killers. But if you wasn't with the killers and you over here with the brothers that's every day, every Saturday, you know what I'm saying? Every Saturday, you know what I'm saying? We praying to the Most High. Every Saturday we at camp. Monday through Friday we in class. You know what I'm saying? We got the oil on our head, getting anointed, praying to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Damn, how you say the John? Yahawashi Mashabrak, Yah. You know what I'm saying? You blessing the Torah every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like you not with the killers. You with the brothers that's righteous. So when I come through and I see the brothers that's wrong and the brothers that's right, I'm gonna judge you based on who you with, right? So when you warn the people that a sword coming to America and they don't listen, then the blood is on their own hands. Well, I told you what's gonna happen. I told you that if you stayed in that room, that Satan was gonna come in that room. And now you gotta deal with your demon. I told you, if you stay in that situation, Satan was gonna be right there waiting for you. And now it's your problem. Keep going.
Verse 5. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
Now, you took warning. Somebody came to you and told you that World War III is coming to America. You heard the warning. You came and sat in this chair. You did your 90 days like a trooper. You took your test like an officer. You walked the walk of a priest and prophet of the Most High. You heard what he said to you. You listened. And you did what you had to do. You heard that. Go ahead.
Verse 6. But if the watchman seeth the sword come and blow not the trumpet.
Now you become a watchman to the Most High. Now there might come a day where you don't want to be a watchman no more. You see the world coming. You see the war coming because the Lord gave you the eyes to see. But you don't want to tell the people about the war no more. That ain't your life no more. But when that day come and that war come and you didn't warn them, go ahead.
And the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. That day,
he gonna die in his sin, true. But you gonna get it 10 times worse because you were his watchman. You his angel. You who the Lord called from the belly, put you on earth to be somebody to save Jacob, save Israel. And you decided that it wasn't for you because you went from what was taught in your own heart. You went from what the prophets told you about Christmas and what they told you about, birthdays and holidays. Now you don't want to deal with that. Now you just want to deal with whatever carnal base philosophy you got out there. And you know that war is coming to America. And them people die on your hands, on your watch. It's your fault. But
Verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. If thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at thine hand.
This is your job as a priest and prophet of the Lord. You see wicked men all the time. You see them in their wickedness. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that was you. You was just as wicked, if not more wicked. And somebody saved you. That brother got into the last trumpet is blown to be saved. He might be wicked until the last hour. But it's still your job to call him. If the Lord calling for him, it's still your job. If you want to be a teacher, you want to be a priest and prophet of the Lord, it's your job. And now you ain't got no choice. You can't turn away from the Most High. You can't walk away from the Lord. It don't work like that. Because all he going to do is call for your soul and give it to the next man. The next baby that's willing to do it. That baby going to come out, grow up 16, 17 years, and he going to be the new reputation of Kalatazar. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. You could try to live if you want to, but you ain't going to get too far. You're not going to get far at all. The Most High is way too strong. You know what I mean? Any more on that? Go ahead.
Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul.
So now, if that brother do hear you, Salagi, if you warn the wicked and he don't turn from his, he heard you. He heard you. You told him, listen, brother, you're going to die. He's like, nigga, I ain't gonna die. I'm gonna just sell this crack. He gonna sell his last bag. The cops come and pickle him. he like, oh shit, he start running. You know what I'm saying? He pull out, shoot the cop. Boom. They pull out, shoot him back. Boom. He gonna be laying on that ground like, damn, that nigga just told me I was gonna die 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? That's your job. Give me Ezekiel 37.
Come. Book of Ezekiel chapter 37 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
The hand of the Lord was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones.
Now, I'm gonna leave that alone. The hand of the Lord was upon me and set me in the midst of the valley of dry bones. Let's deal with that. All right. Who's the valley of dry bones?
People.
Right. Go ahead.
And caused me to pass by them round about.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, there were very many in the open valley.
Now, when we get there, is very many people in the valley. Keep going.
And lo, they were very dry.
Meaning what? They was dead. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?
Yo, Kalatazar, can these bones live? Can these dead people rise? That's what he's asking you. That's what the angel's asking you. Go ahead.
And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest.
He's like, Salaki, sir. Only you know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know. I don't. Go ahead.
Again, he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and say to them.
He said what?
Prophesy unto these bones.
Meaning what? Teach the bones. Teach the people. Prophesy, meaning speak what the Most High tell you to say. Tell them what the book say. Go give them the book. Prophesy to these dry bones. Prophesy to these dead people. Go ahead.
Prophesy to these bones and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
That's camp. We over there camp like, O ye dry bones, hear the words of the Lord. That's what I say camp. Every single week. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord God unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live.
Now, it's the same breath that entered into Adam. Mind you, when he took that breath, that was him coming into the truth. You know what I'm saying? Breath entered into Adam, and he was able to hear what the Most High wanted him to hear, see what the Most High wanted him to see, because he was dead. His bones was dry too. You know what I'm saying? That was his first day. The light came on. And once his light came on, he started growing the firmament, making his own heaven. He came into the truth like Abraham. You know what I'm saying? Abraham just sacrificed his child. The Lord made a covenant with him like, whoever this nigga is, I need more niggas just like him. I'm gonna make a covenant and you just start building niggas just like you. That's what the Most High told Abraham. And Abraham started to build niggas just like him. And we a bunch of Abrahams. Right? Now, when he told him, he said, prophesy to the dry bones, and then the breath gonna come into you. Go ahead.
And I will lay.
First he said, the breath gonna enter into you, and ye shall live. You live from the breath of the Most High, which is the words of the Most High. That's how you live. Remember, Christ said, I can't live off bread alone, but by the words of the Most High. Keep going.
And I will lay sinews.
You know what sinews are? It's like muscles. So now the bones growing muscles. Go ahead.
I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you.
So now he started prophesying to him, and they start getting stronger. They start getting muscles and flesh. Keep going.
And cover you with skin.
And with skin. Go ahead.
And put breath in you. And ye shall live.
Go ahead.
And ye shall know that I am the Lord.
Now the skin, think the muscles is like, think dry bones is like we just there. But the sinews and the flesh, that's us coming together. You know what I'm saying? That's us becoming a nation, becoming strong as a people. That's what the flesh is. First we were just dry bones, but now we're starting to come together. And then the skin is a covering that the Most High gonna put over us, that Christ gonna put over us. Keep going.
Verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded. And as I prophesied, there was a noise.
There was a what?
The noise.
Go ahead.
And behold, a shaking.
What was the noise? Yeah, but think like we coming together. The skin is like we starting to look like Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We got the flesh of Israel. Now we starting to look like Israelites. You gonna hear the noise. The noise is us going through something with ourselves and with people. When somebody start fighting, when they start fighting them drugs, when they start fighting the devil and Esau, you start to hear the noise, the struggles that they face. You know what I'm saying? And us coming together, we going to go through something. We going to fight. We going to have to fight. The Lord made it. The Lord is a man of war. It ain't no other way. It ain't gonna be peaceful. Start to hear the noise and the shaking. The shaking is just like thunder, lightning. Something is moving. Keep going.
And behold, a shaking, and the bones came together. Bone to his bone.
Bone to his bone. They start coming together. Bone to his bones start coming together. You shook the world. You turned the whole world upside down. Right. Go ahead.
And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them.
Go ahead.
And the skin covered them above. But there was no breath.
They start to look different. They start waking up to the truth, waking up to the words of the Most High. Go ahead.
Then said he unto me, prophesy to the wind.
Now they got that breath. They got the spirit of the Most High. They got the spirit of Christ now. So now, after you done gave them everything that they need, which is the words of the Most High, they grow. And now you tell them, prophesy. Go speak. Go ahead.
Prophesy to the wind.
Why?
Prophesy.
Why prophesy to the wind?
Because it don't matter. At least because people are rebellious, they're just going to be walking right past you. It don't matter. You just keep on speaking.
You're going to teach the wind how to listen to the Most High. You're going to teach the trees how to follow the Most High. You're going to talk to the wind, and the wind is going to take that 3 blocks down. And Captain Akkad might be down there listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Not Captain Akkad today, but Captain Akkad, you know, or the next Kalat is 3 blocks away. The wind carried it to him. The Most High took it through the wind. Go ahead.
Prophesy to the wind. Prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord God, come from the 4 winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live.
It's like we don't understand what the Most High is telling us to do, because you like prophesy to the wind. You like, for what? But the Most High giving you an order. Clean the toilet. For what? Clean the floor. For what? But you don't understand that when you learn how to clean this toilet, you learn something way stronger than cleaning toilets. When you talking to the wind, bro, when we was in Delaware, I promise you, it felt like for years we were just talking to the wall. The wall, the cats was in there like, come. It was just nothing for years. You know what I'm saying? We were just talking to the wall. And then one day, the sinews start coming together. The flesh start coming together. The bones started to live. And next thing you know, we got a full body, a full army that the Lord made in Delaware. It's like, damn, Most High in Christ. Because we didn't think that the bones could live. But the bones woke right about the dead. And it turned into an army in front of us. We don't understand what the Most High is asking us to do. Them walls were saying kind of one kind. The paint was turning around like, come. But at some point, you know what I'm saying, the paint took that to somebody else. The wind took it to some other part of Delaware that we didn't even know. The internet just picked it up. Or whoever, you know what I'm saying? But all we had to do was hold the line, as General High say. Just keep doing what you're supposed to do. Just keep doing it. You don't understand it today. But one day, you'll be like, damn, I thank the Lord I listened to him. Just like you think about what your pop told you in the past or the things your dad told you as a kid. And you wish you could go back and listen to him today. You know what I'm saying? Or the things you heard as a kid or your mother, whoever told you you should do and you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Now you're like, damn, I wish I'd have listened. That's what most 25 and up people think. I mean, you don't understand the Most High. You can't understand it. Just follow orders. Just do what you're supposed to do. That's your job, boy.
Verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded, and the breath came into them.
Yep.
They lived.
The spirit came into him. The Lord gave him the spirit. Go ahead.
And stood up upon their feet in exceeding great army.
It was ready to come to the Most High. Go ahead.
Then he said unto me, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
Dang.
Behold, they say, our bones are dry, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts.
What are they saying?
And we're lost.
We lost and destroyed. We got done dirty. Go ahead.
Therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel.
Yeah, they was running. They was trying to fight. They was trying to fight that. Thing about our people they like skeletons with glitter. Like, you know what I'm saying? They look good. They a skeleton with a platinum chain on. You know what I'm saying? With Jordans on. That's us. Like, that's all we can really see. I scroll up and down the internet, I just see skeletons with dresses on. You know what I'm saying? Skeletons with chains on. That's all I can really see because we dead inside. And they know it. Everybody know it. Keep going.
And ye shall know that I am the Lord when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves, and shall put my spirit in you.
Now, you know I got brought out the grave. I was dead in the world. I was dead. But that brother that vanished in the wind, he gave me the spirit. He told me what the Most High wanted me to do. Gave me purpose. Because before that day, I had no purpose. I would just wake up in the morning, do whatever Satan told me to do. You know what I'm saying? I would just do whatever the devil had for me to do today. And then I would go to sleep and wake up in the morning and do it all over again. Nah, today, we got purpose. I know Saturday coming, and I got something to do on Saturday. I got the work of the Lord to do on Saturday. There's people out there that need to hear what the Most High said, because the next blunt they smoke is my fault. The next crack vial they get in their hands on is my fault. The next drug that they come in contact with is my fault. When they get into a car accident because they was drunk driving, it's my fault. When you beat your woman up, you know what I'm saying, you wind up in jail with a domestic, it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't do what I was supposed to do as a preacher prophet of the Lord. We got work to do. It's a valley of dry bones. And we only talked to 2 niggas so far. You know what I'm saying? It's 30 million niggas that's waiting for you to come talk to them. But instead, niggas want to sit home and play video games. Niggas want to sit home and you know what I mean, chill with the fam and cook on the grill. And I say there's nothing wrong with that. But when it's time to go to work, it's time to go to work. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And shall put my spirit in you, and ye shall live.
Yeah.
And I shall place you in your own land. Then shall you know that I, the Lord, have spoken and performed it, saith the Lord.
Most High Christ, the Lord gonna unite us, man. The Lord gonna make us one people. Where we at? Give me Jeremiah 16 and 16.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, and verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord.
What?
And they shall fish them.
Man, what's a fisher? Yes. Go ahead.
And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill.
So, when you go speak to the people, the Most High is sending you as a fisher, because your job is to fish men and women. Your job is to go tell them who they are. And once they learn who they are, you got to make them bones grow. You got to give them what they need to become muscle, become armies, and give them the breath of life. That's your job as a fisher. And then one day, you ain't going to be a fisher no more, because it's over. You don't got no time to get it right no more. You blew the trumpet. The trumpet is blown. Now we in war mode. I can't give you the truth at this point. You don't deserve it, because you heard it before. So now when the sword falls on you, it's your fault. Go ahead.
Verse 17. For my eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. And first, I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double. because they have defiled my land.
Drop that. Give me Matthew chapter 4, verse 18.
Comes to Matthew chapter 4, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
And YAHUSHUA, walking by the sea of Galilee,
Mm-hmm.
saw two brethren, Simon called Peter,
Mm-hmm.
and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea. So they were fishing.
It was what? It was what?
For they were fishers.
Now, you know who Simon is and Andrew his brother? I mean, Peter and Andrew his brother is?
Simon called Peter.
Yeah. So Peter became one of the top disciples. Peter's the brother that Christ passed the school to when he left. You know what I'm saying? Peter, and then Peter had his disciples, and later on, the brother Paul came into the picture. Paul was in Tarsus. He was a Sadducee, right? So think like he was like a Christian pastor, right? He grew up as a pastor. They taught him how to be a pastor from birth. He coming down to Jerusalem, he seeing niggas talking about, you know what I'm saying, Christ, you know what I'm saying, Christ was from the tribe of Judah. He was the man that you should follow. And he like, who is these niggas? You know what I'm saying? So now when he learning about who they are, he like, man, the hell with them. He came back, seen him again, and killed Stephen. You know what I'm saying? Stephen dies right in front of him. Well, he ain't kill him, but Stephen dies right in front of him. Let's say that, right? He leaves and goes blind on the way back to Jerusalem. And now the Most High tells him he got to find a priest of the Lord. He find Ananias. Ananias like, I don't want to heal this brother. It's the same nigga that killed Stephen. And the Lord told him to heal him. So he like, all right. He said he was blind and it came off his eyes like scales. But the school was already built. Christ had already built the school. Gave it to Peter. So now he's coming into school. You know what I'm saying? So as he's learning the truth, Peter the general down there. You know what I'm saying? But Peter only dealt with Jerusalem. Paul had to go back to Tarsus for years until Barnabas came back and got him. And Barnabas was like, yo, we gotta start the school. They started the school in Antioch, which is north, not the other Antioch, which is in Rome, but the Antioch, which is north of Jerusalem. They started the school in Antioch years later. You know what I'm saying? So Paul was the brother that took the truth because he was born a Roman citizen. He took the truth from Jerusalem all the way through Rome. To Rome, actually, because when he got jammed up, he went to trial. He stood trial in front of the whatever you call him, Roman emperor or whatever. He went right to him. You know what I'm saying? So he was in Rome, in jail. He went through Macedonia. He went through Philippi, Greece, all of that. He went through all of that. I think Ephesus was like New York City. So I think Ephesus, like New York. You know what I'm saying? And what's that other city? With the Pythagorean and all of them. It's one of them smart cities. It's like it's in Greece. I can't remember, you know what I'm saying? But what's that city? But he was all in them cities. Peter wasn't going up there. Paul went through all the land of the Gentiles, all through it, teaching them who they are. Built the school in Antioch. Peter come back up like, yo, what you got going on? Who is these niggas? He like, yeah, he Issachar, he Ephraim, he Manasseh. He like, nigga, them niggas ain't Jews. They had to go get some counsel. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm teaching to the Gentiles. But Peter wasn't in that space. So, you know what I'm saying? The school grew to something amazing, and it's still growing today. But at this point, Christ was walking past Peter, and Peter fishing with his brother. Keep reading.
Verse 19, and he said to them, follow me.
Say what?
Follow me.
Go ahead.
And I will make you fishers of men.
So they over there fishing. They over there like this. What you got? He's like, I got a bass. He's like, nigga, I just got a cart today. You got the cooler. You got ice in the cooler. And some nigga walk up like, yo, follow me. I teach you how to fish men. I teach you how to really be in fishing. They look back like, you know this nigga? He's like, no. What you mean fishers of men? He like, really he's saying, eat this roll. I'm gonna give you the book. Eat this roll. That's the angel. Eat this roll. They like, what you mean? Fishers of men. He like, follow me. I'll show you how to really fish men. You ain't gotta fish for the rest of your life. They start rapping with him. And he's like, oh, for real? Keep going.
Verse 20. And they straightway left their nets.
They like, oh, for real? Man, damn these nets. Damn these little fishing rods. I don't got no purpose in life. All I'm doing, I wake up every day to go catch fish. This nigga trying to do something amazing. You want to go with him? He like, hell yeah. They just gave up their life. They left their dad on the boat. They left their dad right there. Just left their whole family. Just left. Go ahead.
And followed him. Verse 21. And going on from thence, he saw other two brethren. James, the son of
Zebedee.
And John, his brother.
Go ahead.
In the ship with Zebedee, their father, mending their nets. And he called them. Verse 22. They immediately left the ship and their father and followed him.
Hold on.
You got a question?
Who? What she has?
Matthew 19, verse 10, 12.
What's what?
What it means to be eunuchs?
What it means to be lunatics?
No, eunuchs.
Oh, a eunuch? Eunuch is somebody that ain't got no private part. Matthew 19 and what?
Isn't it somebody who also chooses not to have a wife?
That's two. Matthew 19 and what?
Matthew 19 and 10.
Started 19 and started 19 and 3.
Come, book of Matthew, chapter 19.
Start at verse 1.
Come, book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 1. And it came to pass that when YAHUSHUA had finished these sayings, he departed for Galilee and came into the coast of Judea, beyond Jordan. And great multitudes followed him, and he healed them there. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause?
So the Pharisees, these are the Christian pastors, they come to him like, yo, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife at every cause? Before then, but they believe what Moses said. Moses was saying, if you and your wife don't get along, then y'all could just divorce, because y'all gonna kill each other. So they asked him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife at every cause? Go ahead.
Verse 4, and he answered and said unto them, have ye not read that which made them at the beginning, made them male and female? Verse 5, and said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh.
They twain shall be one flesh, and make one flesh together, right? You leave your father, leave your wife, so you become not two people no more. You're not individuals no more. When a man and a woman come together, they become one mind, one head, right? So now your arms don't exist because there are arms already. Your mind don't exist because there is a mind already. You know what I'm saying? Y'all together become one mind. Y'all together become one step, right? One flesh. The man is the head and the woman follows. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder.
Now, this brother follows Christ, right? And he treats his woman like Christ treated the brothers, like Christ treats the school. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So Christ, just like Christ loved the brothers, or just like Christ loves this school, is how you love your woman. Make sense?
Right.
You help them get better. You help them make better decisions. Sometimes they bump their head against the wall. You fight with them. You fight against them. You know what I'm saying? You make sure that they do the right thing, because brothers immature people are going to be immature.
Right.
But sometimes you might find a young brother that's wise beyond all his belief. You know what I'm saying? You help him grow. You push him right through, because he's going to be somebody great. Sometimes you got women that just are wise, you know what I'm saying? Like Deborah. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of sisters in the Bible that were just wise. You know what I'm saying? You give them the opportunity to grow. Just how Christ loved the school. He's our commanded journey how to love the school, just how you love the school. It's how you love your woman, right? So with the Most High put together, let no man tear apart, not even you, not even her, because you can't rip your arm off your body. You can't rip your head off your shoulders. It's impossible. You can't tear apart a flesh. It's impossible. You only do it by what? By force. You can only force flesh apart. It don't just come apart. You know what I'm saying? And if you love your brother or your sister as yourself, then you'll never do her wrong. She'll never do you wrong. Because the Most High put y'all together. You may not understand what it's for. You may understand why the Lord making you two come together. But one day you will. Because you can't understand the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 7. They say unto him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorce?
Now you gotta think Moses dealing with 10,000 knuckleheads that just came out of Egypt. And they like, I hate him. This nigga stole my wife. This nigga, he shitted in my toilet. And no, this nigga, he stole my tablet. Now I ain't even got no tablet. He like, y'all niggas is crazy. Yo, hey, Moses, sloggy, sir, if I could, she spit in my face. I was trying to make dinner and she ain't like my dinner. So I said, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So now he just fight. He like, listen, if y'all niggas can't live with each other, just leave. Just walk away. Now remember them, Korah and them came up to Moses like, yo, you take on too much. You doing too much. Moses trying to take care of 10,000 people. He didn't even want to do it. He didn't, like, not saying he didn't want to do it. At first, he didn't want the job. But the Most High was like, you going to be as a God unto my people, and Aaron is going to be as a mouth unto you. This is your job. This is what you sent here to do, right? So now the people didn't want to listen. So Moses was like, all right, look, if y'all niggas don't want to be around each other, you two, then just leave. Just walk away. You go that way, you go that way. You give him a bill of divorcement or whatever the case may be. Y'all just leave each other. That's what Moses said. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Verse 7. They said to him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away? Verse 8. He said to them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. Because he knew that y'all niggas was hard-headed. He knew that y'all niggas didn't want to hear the spirit of the Most High. Y'all niggas didn't want to gather what the Most High was saying. Y'all couldn't understand it. But now, so many years later, we got so many prophets, so many priests that's able to help us understand. Esther came after Moses. You know what I'm saying? Deborah came after Moses. All these people came after Moses. And now, you're able to understand the spirit of the Most High more. That's what the scriptures is for. Right? So Moses, yeah, because y'all niggas was hard-headed. Told y'all not to love each other. Y'all couldn't love each other. So just get away from each other. But go ahead. Verse 9. And I say unto you. Verse 8. He said to them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so.
The Lord never wanted two people to separate. He made man and woman, male and female. You know what I'm saying? Those two are not supposed to separate because they became one flesh. Moses said separate, yeah. But that's because y'all was hard-headed. Go ahead.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. Now, if you was to put your wife away, and she didn't become someone else's wife, then that's still your wife, regardless of who she is, regardless of what she is. That's your wife. The Lord made you raise her. The Lord made you deal with her. And the Lord made her follow you. Go ahead. And whoso marries her which is put away does commit adultery. So now there's some brother in I don't know, goddamn Dawson's Creek somewhere. He didn't put his rib away. He like, I don't F that girl. I don't want to deal with her. And now she just single. And you run into her at the bar. You're like, oh sis, what up? How you doing? She's like, I don't got no man. And she won't tell you about her husband in such and such place. And now you lay with her and you commit adultery. But he made her commit adultery because he put her away. He dealt wrong with his sister. Wait. Verse 10. His disciples say unto him, if the case of the man be so with his wife, it is not good to marry. Yeah, he like, all right, so look. It's one of the disciples like, yo, but let me ask you a question though, if I could, sir. So now
do you think we should have women? Because if that's going to be the case, if there's so much trouble with women, should we have women? Should we even get them? Shouldn't we just focus on this work and not even deal with women? That's what the disciple, that's the spirit he asking this question in. I should just do my work, right? And not even deal with women because they're going to distract me. All these problems, they're going to cause me to sin. And now I might want to put her away because I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? Or she might go have sex with somebody else and it's just too much, sir. If I could, shouldn't I just stay busy in this work? Go ahead.
Verse 11, but he said unto them, all men cannot receive this same, save they to whom it is given. For these are some eunuchs. For there are some eunuchs, which were so born from their mother's womb.
There's some people that don't, yeah, you're right. A eunuch is somebody that's not having sex. You know what I'm saying? This nigga just, he's die hard for the truth. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas, they work for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? They in the truth through and through. Keep going.
For there are some eunuchs which were so born from their mother's womb, and there are some eunuchs which were made eunuchs of men.
Hold on, give me 1 second. What's that? Hold that scripture. Give me 1 Corinthians 7:32.
Book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7, verse 32. But I will have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried cares for the things that belong to the Lord.
Now, for him that don't have a woman, for him that's not with a wife and raising up a wife in the family, he don't have the same responsibilities. So all his responsibilities is making sure his chair is in here, making sure that the air stays on, making sure the lights stay on, making sure the camp get taken out, making sure the brothers is taken care of. The phone calls are, hey brother, you good? Yeah, I'm too wild. Most High in Christ. That's his job. You know what I'm saying? He don't have a wife. His care is of the Lord. This house. This is what he's concerned about. Go ahead.
He that is unmarried cares for the things that belong to the Lord. How he may please the Lord.
How he may please the Most High and the brothers or the sisters that's in the school, in the truth. How he may help them. How he may make the Lord look better, get glorified. Go ahead.
But he that is married cares for the things that are of the world.
And when you get married, you won't have a choice but to care for the things of the world, because you got to worry about baseball games, basketball games. You got to worry about, you know what I mean, what your wife wants. She want to get a new couch. You know what I'm saying? She want to talk about Bad Girls Club. You know what I'm saying? To have a wife, you have to be concerned about what things are in the world. You got to go into the bars with your wife and deal with the people of the world. Your concerns are of the world because you are in it. You know what I'm saying? It's a carnal thing. You can't really focus on this because you got to focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
How he may please his wife.
Now, his life, he's more so focused on how to please his wife. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
There is a difference also between a wife and a virgin. The unmarried woman cares for the things of the Lord.
Now, the woman that's not married in the school, she gonna cook the meals. She gonna make sure the brothers eat camp meals. She gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, the lights are still on. She gonna make sure the clothes, like, you know what I'm saying, if the brother needs shirts and hoodies and headpieces, you know what I'm saying, she got work to do. Her work is in the school, right? She's gonna take care of the brothers in the school because all the brothers is her responsibility. Go ahead.
That she may be holy both in body and in spirit.
Because she knows how she's gonna remain busy. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be different. She's gonna be separate because she's working in the school. What?
But she that is married cares for the things of the world.
Because she gotta worry about her husband's boots. She gotta worry about him going to work. She gotta worry about what's going on when he comes in, the bills. She gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying, is the light on today, or you know what I'm saying, do we need a bigger house? You know what I'm saying, we need a car. How am I gonna get to work? She gotta worry about the things that go on outside of the school. She's busy. Go ahead.
how she may please her husband.
Mm-hmm. Now go back to first Matthew 19 and yeah.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 12. For there are some eunuchs which were so born from their mother's womb.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some eunuchs which were made eunuchs of men.
Right.
And there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake.
Now, hold on, give me 1 second. So, you said there are some that are eunuchs that's born from their mother's womb. It's in here actually. Keep going.
And there are some eunuchs which are made eunuchs of men.
Now, some people don't have a wife. You know what I'm saying? Some people they made eunuchs from their mother's womb. They never had a wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the definition of eunuch. So the definition says somebody that's been castrated, right? So just think about it like this. Castrated is like, I'm trying to be politically correct, but you can see some people, they don't have their balls. Their balls is in their wife's pocketbook. You know what I'm saying? You got to go find your balls in your wife's pocketbook. Or some niggas, they probably wear purple today and stand outside with fringes on. They are eunuchs. They don't have no balls. You know what I'm saying? They can't get a second wife because they don't have the balls to do so. You know what I'm saying? They became eunuchs of men. They won't marry because men told them not to marry. You know what I'm saying? Or some brothers don't become men that marry, like they just ask, should we not get a wife? Because somebody told them not to get wives. Somebody told them not to be a man. When you got your balls, you're going to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers came out and they just don't have a wife. They just don't want a wife. You know what I'm saying? And there's some brothers that they became single. You know what I'm saying? Or they became somebody that don't have a wife because of what men did or because of what happened in the world. And there's some brothers, they just want to serve the Most High. This is what they want to do from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Call from.
They just want to serve. Can you tell us?
An incarcerated individual at SCI Frackville. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent to this recorded call, press 1. To refuse charge, thank you for using SICARII. You may start the conversation now.
Yo, bro, I'm teaching a class right now.
Oh, shit. Shit no more.
I'll be done at 9 o'clock.
Nigga, I'll be locked in. I'll call you tomorrow.
All right, bro. All right, well.
The call.
You know what I mean? Keep going.
Which were made eunuchs of men.
Mm-hmm.
And there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake.
They made themselves focus on the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is their job. This is their wife. Their wife, that's what I wanted. Their wife is the truth. You know what I'm saying? They want to make sure that the doors is open. The school got paint on it. You know what I'm saying? They want to make sure that the floors is nice. This is their wife, and they treat like their wife. They love this like Christ loved, you know what I'm saying, the nation of Israel. Like the Most High loved Christ. They treat this like they would treat their wife. They making sure it got what it need. Huh? Nah, I can't remember. I was while you was reading the other scripture, you was reading the one in Corinthians. It popped in my head, but I forgot it as you was reading it because I wanted to finish this one. But it wasn't that important. It couldn't be that important. Let me show you something. Let me want me to show you how they love their wives. Let's get it. Give me Song of Solomon 4 and 11. Oh man, I'm about to get in trouble now.
Book of Psalms.
Song of Solomon.
Song of Solomon.
Chapter 4.
Chapter 4 and 11.
Verse 11. This how This how the brothers that ain't eunuchs love their wife. Go ahead.
Because Song of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 11. Thy lips, O my spouse, drop as the honeycomb.
Your lips like honeycomb. Go ahead.
Honey and milk are under thy tongue.
Honey and milk. Think honey is like flour. It comes from flowers, and sweetness. Milk come from cattle and riches, right? But he's saying the honey and milk, the good things of the earth, is under your tongue. Go ahead.
And the smell of thy garments is like the smell of Lebanon.
It's like, think like fresh, like you always smelling fresh. Your clothes smell good, your linen smell good, everything about you is fresh. Go ahead.
A garden enclosed is my sister.
A garden enclosed is my sister. Go ahead.
My spouse. A spring shut up. A fountain sealed.
My spouse is like a spring shut up, fountain sealed. I gotta open up the fountain. Go ahead.
Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranates with pleasant fruits. Campfire with spikenard.
Your plants, what you got in your garden, is like beautiful flowers, like spikenard and orchid. Go ahead.
Spikenard and saffron. Calamus and cinnamon, with all trees of frankincense.
Go ahead.
Myrrh and aloes.
Go ahead.
With all the chief spices.
You know the Lord love frankincense and myrrh. That's his top fragrance. You know what I'm saying? That's what she smelled like. That's what she liked to him. She like what the Most High loves. Go ahead.
A fountain of gardens, a well of living waters, and streams from Lebanon.
She got streams in her fountains. Go ahead.
Awake, O north wind, and come thou south. Blow upon my garden.
He like blowing my garden, baby. Go ahead.
Blow upon my garden, that the spices thereof may go out.
Yo, this TP2, dog. This TP BC. You know what I'm saying? Blow my garden that the spices flow out. Salakia. I don't want no trouble. Don't take me to counsel. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let my beloved come into his garden and eat his pleasant fruit.
Let my beloved. So, you know what I'm saying? When you got a wife, your care is of her. You know what I'm saying? You think about how to please your wife. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure her garden is mowed. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that everybody got good gardens. You know what I'm saying? That's your job, to deal with her on that level. You might be unclean today because you got to deal with your wife. You might have to take her to, you know what I'm saying, whatever she got to get to. She might have an appointment. You got children. You got to take them to games. You got to, you know what I'm saying? But some people are eunuchs for the truth. And some people eunuchs because men took away their wife. You know what I'm saying? Like Ezekiel's wife had a stroke. You know what I'm saying? So now his wife is no longer alive. Now his wife is put on his head tire and go preach, go prophesy. Put on your tire, whatever your head piece is, and go teach to the people. And everything after his wife passed away is now he going to the valley of dry bones. Now he's dealing with the Most High's people because this is now his wife. You know what I'm saying? And a woman that don't have a wife or don't have a husband, this is her husband. All the brothers, like the sister in Houston, she was like, she came in. I think she had a situation before. I don't know what her situation was, but she was like, she loved to take care of the brothers. She make the butters and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what she do. She cook before the camp and all that. You know what I'm saying? Every time we got food, she help. All the sisters come to her. They be talking with her, chilling with her. Like she is a pillar for the school. The school pretty much is like, I mean, she makes sure it smell good, look good. All the sisters, for real. But they take care of the school. They take care of us. That's what they're here for. So they are husbands. Their husband is the school, if that makes sense. All right. Give me Proverbs 16 and 24.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 24. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and health to the bone.
That's how you deal with your wife. That's how you deal with the woman and your husband. You know what I'm saying? You want to give them pleasant words because you gotta think like when sometimes people just want to argue, they want to fight. You know what I'm saying? They want to get one up and they don't want to let the other person win. But that's not what this is about, because Christ didn't love us like that. Christ wasn't trying to give us no evil words to make us better. You know what I'm saying? He gave us the words to heal us. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that we was going to grow into something special. because you can't destroy your brother's countenance. You can't destroy your sister's countenance. You destroy their spirit by giving them words like that. You know what I'm saying? Read that scripture one more time.
Come. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 24. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and healthy to the bones. So
it's good to be pleasant to your wife. It's good to be pleasant to your husband. You know what I'm saying? Give me Ephesians 5:28.
The book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 28. So ought men to love their wives as their own.
Start at 5. Go to 21.
Come. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 21. Submit yourselves one to another in the fear of God.
So now you submit yourselves one to another, right? So when you become a unit for the truth, you submit yourself to the truth, one for another. But when you have a wife and you care for your wife and your wife have a husband and y'all care for each other, y'all submit yourselves one to another, right? Go ahead.
Verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as unto the Lord.
Because he is the Most High to you. He is your Lord. He is your ruler. The only way that you can hear what the Most High says is through him. That's what happened to Eve. That was the curse of Eve. You know what I'm saying? All her desires shall be unto her husband. So if you want a car, your husband got to want a car. When we pray, we can't just pray. We got to pray through Christ because Christ is our head. So we can't say, in Christ's name, I want a BMW. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to go through Christ because whatever Christ wanted is what we should want as priests and prophets. Whatever your wife wants is what you should want because you instruct her and she submits to you. Go ahead.
Verse 23. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church.
Which we just said. You know what I'm saying? Church is like school. Think of school. You know what I'm saying? Our congregation of brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High is over the brotherhood. I mean, so like Christ is over the brotherhood. Christ is the king over Israel. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the king wants is what we want. We don't want nothing different than the king. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And you are the king of your house, right? So your wife wants what you want. If you want peace, then she want peace. How can I get this peace? You know what I'm saying? All right, look, we ain't gonna fight no more. You know what I'm saying? But she has to understand that she has to discipline herself. And you learn discipline by cleaning toilets. But she ain't never cleaned no toilets. Mentally, you know what I'm saying? She never wiped down the floor. She never dealt with what you dealt with. She don't know what it takes to humble herself. She gotta learn that through you because you learned that through Christ. You get what I'm saying? But she has to submit first, just like you had to submit. When the Most High came to Abraham fell on his face and started praying. He humbled himself before the Most High. And once he humbled himself, he said, all your house got to be just like you. He went home and started dealing with his wife. His wife submitted to him, and her name wasn't Sarah no more, it was Sarah. But he had to deal with his wife first, fix his wife. You dig what I'm saying? Keep going.
For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church.
Good.
And he is the savior of the body.
He saves. Just like Christ saved the body of the Most High, you save the body of your wife. And if you are a eunuch and you are somebody who's married to the school, you save the body of the school. You saving the brotherhood. It's your job. Go ahead.
Verse 24. Therefore, as the church is subject to Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands.
Subject meaning belong to. Go ahead.
So let the wives be to their own husbands in everything.
In what?
Their own husbands in everything.
In what?
In everything.
Man, everything that you want should be through your husband. Like your husband don't want you to watch Bad Girls Club, but you want to watch Bad Girls Club. You being insubordinate. You being disobedient. You know what I'm saying? Because your husband is trying to make you a better person, right? Christ telling you don't eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. You like, I want pork. You being disobedient. And when the trumpet get blown, you not going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Your husband can't claim that you love him because you don't listen. Just like when Christ tell you don't eat pork, you still eat pork. You don't listen. You don't want to submit to your husband. You don't want to submit to the truth. Go ahead.
Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church.
Now you love your wife like Christ loved this truth. And I don't know about you, but I love this truth. Go ahead.
And gave himself for it.
And we give ourselves up for the truth. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that the lights is on, and make sure that brothers is coming in, and you know what I'm saying, make sure that when they get here, there's a teacher here. You know what I'm saying? When the phone ring at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you got to go on a mission. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to fly to Seattle. You know what I'm saying? For God knows what. That's the love for this truth. Just like I love the truth, you got to love your wife like that. Why? Because your wife is my sister. You know what I'm saying? And just the way I love my wife, you should feel like I'm doing my sister right. I'm doing your sister right. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like I'm doing your sister wrong, then I don't got no brotherhood. I can't love the school and not love my wife. It don't work like that. You can't not love your husband and say you in the truth, or say you anybody. Because if you don't love your husband, you just, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just go be that woman at the bar somewhere. Because you're going to leave your man anyway, because you don't want to hear what he got to say. Go ahead.
That he might present, verse 27, that he might present it to himself a glorious church.
Nah, you skipped some.
Yeah, 26.
Go back to 25.
Husbands, Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church.
Yeah, go ahead.
And gave himself for it.
Like, think about it like this, dog. Christ, like, he died for the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he died for the brotherhood. He didn't even want to do it. But that nigga took, and we talking about the other day, them whips from back in the day, they like got talons in them. They scourges, you know what I'm saying? So when he got beat, they beat him to halfway to death before he got on the cross. You know what I'm saying? They was beating him. And the whips got like hooks in it, metal hooks. So when you hit them, boom, it grab your flesh and just pull your flesh out. You know what I'm saying? He was innocent. He didn't even do the crime that they committed, or they said he committed. You know what I'm saying? Think about it like that. Even when you're innocent, you still die for this truth. That's how much Christ loved the truth. He wasn't wrong, and he still got crucified. That's a different type of love. Go ahead.
That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
Now, his whole point of dying for this truth was to clean it, because he knew the only way to clean the truth is to help us see what we did. And today we see it. Back then, I don't think they could see it.
Question.
Go ahead.
That is a precept for, we don't baptize by like actual water.
Absolutely. You can use that.
Water by the word.
Yeah, baptism is changing your mind. You know what I'm saying? A baptism ain't jumping in the water and dunking yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Baptism it starts here. You become a different person. You can't not be a different person. You can't be whatever. You can't be Johnny and be here. You know what I'm saying? You can't put this on to be Johnny, because you've never become somebody different. But
that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy without blemish.
And that's how you want to present your wife, man. Holy, without a blemish. You know what I'm saying? Because you train her up to be somebody without a blemish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gave yourself to make sure that she's perfect. That's your job. Right. These brothers that come, that you know what I'm saying, that come up after you, you train them to be perfect without a blemish. That's your job as a priest and prophet of the Lord. You teach them how to be better than you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you was or whatever you is, you teach them that you could come from that. You know what I'm saying? You could be Captain Zaryak. Captain Zaryak gonna teach you how to be better than him. You sit by Captain Zaryak enough times, he gonna give you the game. You know what I'm saying? On how to be somebody great. You sit by Commander YAHANNA, he gonna give you the game on how to be somebody great. Because it ain't ours. The truth ain't ours. It don't belong to me. I give you this whole Bible. You know what I'm saying? We can sit here all night long, because it's not for me. It's for you. What?
Verse 28. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies.
As what?
As their own bodies.
So, I mean, you wouldn't smack yourself upside the head.
Right.
So I'm smacking her upside the head. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't call yourself stupid. So I'm call her stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you gotta learn how to be a man to your wife, and the first thing you gotta do is stop being so. Learn how to have discipline. You know what I'm saying? It comes from that first. Everything you learned in this truth is how to be a better man, how to love your people, sisters and brothers alike. Brotherhood is sisterhood. Sisterhood is brotherhood. And the only way we could fix ourselves is to fix each other. That sister, you know what I mean, she deserved to be treated just like every one of us are. She a princess of the Most High. She ain't no weaker vessel. But she is, but she's not weak. You know what I'm saying? Like the moon and the sun got their own powers. The moon could never be the sun, but the sun could never be the moon. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
He that loveth his wife loveth himself.
Mm-hmm.
For no man ever yet hated his own flesh,
Mm-hmm.
but nourishes and cherishes it,
Mm-hmm.
even as the Lord of the church.
Go ahead.
For we are members of his body,
Mm-hmm.
of his flesh, and of his bones.
Mm-hmm.
For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother,
Mm-hmm.
and shall be joined unto his wife.
And just know that your wife is a part of the body of Christ. So when you harm your wife, or when the wife harms her husband, she's literally harming the body of Christ. When you slap him in the face, you slapping Christ in the face. You know what I'm saying? When you push her down the steps, you pushing Christ down the steps. You pushing me down the steps. Because she is somebody that the Lord called to be special. Holy. Go ahead.
For the cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall be joined unto his wife.
And we just spoke about that. You wouldn't push yourself down the steps. Go ahead.
And they two shall be one flesh.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great mystery.
Mm-hmm.
But I speak concerning Christ and the church.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife,
Mm-hmm.
even as himself.
Go ahead.
And the wife see that she reverence her husband.
Mm-hmm. Give me Ephesians 4:26. Real quick. I remember this the one right here. My lady, we arguing in the car. I'll never forget this shit. We arguing in the car. She had me hot. Ooh, she had me hot. Easy Texas too. She had me hot, literally and physically. And I'm over there. I'm looking out I could probably burn a hole in the windshield driving. And this motherfucker gonna look at me and say this to me. Read.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not.
Go ahead.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
He goes like, don't let the sun go down on your anger. I look at her and I was like, what you want to eat, man? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love her in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we became really good friends. You gotta be that way. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your sister. And why am I mad for it? I'm gonna take this mad into tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, not even remember what I'm mad about. In 2 days, 3 days, I'm gonna forget that I'm mad. Me personally, what was I mad at you about? Oh yeah, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, what you want to eat, man? We gonna go talk about it when we eat. But she has to be understanding. You gotta be understanding. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand each other and learn how to deal with it and get past it. It's small issues. Don't put your water in the fridge like that, or I don't know what women be mad about. Whatever they be mad about, it's not a big thing. Or whatever men be mad about. We come home, we mad at Earth. You know what I'm saying? We get home and we talk to our woman, whatever the case may be, about whatever happens in the world. And we mad at her. We mad at her because we can't deal with Esau on the job. It's not her, it's Esau. Go deal with them. You know what I'm saying? When y'all come home, this is my house. Listen, we gonna be cool with each other. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you got going on, we gonna deal with that. What you want to eat? All right, bet, no sweat. We out. Let's go get some steak or something. You know what I'm saying? We talk about it, let the kids drink juice or whatever the case may be. We talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be a friend to your woman. You gotta be a friend to your man. It's the only way around it. She said, don't let the sun go down in your anger. You know what I mean? It's 9 o'clock. All right. Matthew 18:22. Hey, Lord Christ. All right, it's Matthew 18:22. And it said, Jesus said unto him, I say, okay, so first start at 21. Matthew 18:21. It says, then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? We have Matthew 18:21. And then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's how much we got to forgive each other. That's how many times you got to forgive your wife or your husband or your brother or whoever the case may be, your dad, your mom. Till 70 times 7. You're going to try to figure that number out in your head, and it's just, when you do that, then you out the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's infinity. It's a number that don't exist. That don't mean turn the other cheek and let somebody offend you 70 times. You know what I'm saying? I might offend Kalakazar today, like he might be like, Salaki, not, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like the way you said that to me. I'm like, Salaki, my fault. You know what I'm saying? How many times do we do that? We gonna do that 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. I'm gonna offend my wife every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you got a boogie. How you tell me I got a boogie in front of everybody? You got a boogie. You know what I'm saying? I offended her. Salaki, my bad. I ain't mean to talk to you like that. This is gonna be every single day. We're gonna offend each other every day about small things, big things, whatever. But we together, you can't tear apart your flesh. We never going to be apart. We're going to have to learn how to get through it because we grown, we adults. You know what I'm saying? So some brothers are eunuchs for the truth. Some brothers are eunuchs because of the world. And some brothers are just eunuchs, or they just never had a wife from out of their mom's womb. They just never even smelt the garden. Salaki. Salaki. All right. Give me Exodus 21:10.
Book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 10. Mm-hmm. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage.
Her what?
Her duty of marriage.
Her what?
Her duty of marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Shall he not commend it?
What does that mean? What's the duty of marriage?
You can't put her away.
What's your duty in marriage?
You treat your wife how you want to be treated.
Yeah, that, sex, all of that, because sex is nourishing your marriage. When you read the definition in the Zondervan, it says that's how you nourish it. You know what I mean? It's not just, sex ain't just y'all two just having sex. Sex is a mental thing too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta start early in the morning with your wife to get her ready for the evening. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start from Jump Street. You know what I'm saying? Talk to her a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Deal with a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's more so about her feeling wanted. Women want to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And as you treat her like, you know, she wants to be treated. I ain't gonna say it like that, but you treat her like a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's your duty as a man. You can't diminish that. And that's not just the day you want to have sex. That's every day. You treat your woman with love every day. But we treat the school the same way. That's what I hope you understand, the correlation between loving the school and loving your wife, and women loving the school and loving her husband. Because when she make meals for the camp, she don't understand how fast them brothers eat them meals. Was you there that day? Yeah, niggas ate them sandwiches in 2 bites. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a sandwich like that. You know what I'm saying? They like, any more sandwiches? He was punishing them jaws. The bag was empty by the second hour. They made like 30 sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that ate that sandwich that day, they felt the love. They felt it because that sister put her love in the camp. She put her brick in that day. You know what I'm saying? So we love each other. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? The same way I love you is the same way I love any of my brothers or any of my sisters, my wife, my dad. We all one body. Just like I love my arm and my neck and my eye and my face, the same way I love my brothers and my sisters. You know what I mean? Keep going. Oh no, that was it on that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And if he do not do these, and if he do not these three unto her, then shall he go out free without money.
No, since you go free without money. Give me let's get this. Give me 1 Peter 3 and 7. What time is it?
Book of 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7.
Well, let me get there with you. Good.
Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge.
That's one thing you gotta learn though, as a man to your woman. You gotta deal with them according to their knowledge. So some women are rocket scientists. You know what I'm saying? They smart as hell. You know what I'm saying? They like IBM computers from the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Them sisters on I forget the movie name. You know what I'm saying? But they like them sisters. They brilliant. You can't deal with her like you deal with somebody you met at the club. You know what I'm saying? Some sister that listen to, no disrespect, but you can't deal with her like somebody that listen to Sexy Red all day and watch Bad Girls Club. They think different. They are different. So you gotta dwell with her according to her knowledge. Dwell with her or deal with her according to how the Lord presented her to you. She might have a gift. She might have the gift of silence. You know what I'm saying? And she might be peace for you. You got to dwell with her according to whatever the Most High gave her. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some brothers can't, everybody can't be a teacher. Everybody can't be a healer. Everybody can't be a prophet. Everybody can't be the left arm. Somebody got to be the elbow that you lean on. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be the toe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be the forehead. Everybody can't be, you know what I'm saying, the face. You know what I'm saying? So you got to deal with her according to what her job is, or what the Lord gave her to you for. That's how you dwell with your wife. Woman, you know what I'm saying, you might meet a husband. Every man ain't the same. So this man might be a go-getter, he might not. That's why you got to choose wisely. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got a year of courting a brother. Because once you lay with him, that's the man you choose to follow. You're going to have to follow this man. And if he's not going anywhere, then you chose horribly. But you got to push that brother to be somebody better. You know what I'm saying? Because he can be only as great as you push him to be. If you push him into the school, then he'll be in the school. You know what I'm saying? If you push him to hell, he'll be in hell. You know what I'm saying? If you push him in the world, he'll be in the world. unless he just walk away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll walk right the hell away from you because he's gonna be done with you. You know what I'm saying? But what you got?
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife, as unto the weaker vessel.
That's a what?
As unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life.
Now, don't think weaker vessel like she's weak. You know what I'm saying? But you treat a plastic cup like a plastic cup. You wouldn't treat a plastic cup like a mason jar. They got different value. They got different purpose. You know what I'm saying? Some women are plastic cups. Some women are mason jars. But a mason jar ain't the same as a crock pot. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the same as something else that you put food in. You know what I'm saying? All of them are different. They all have a purpose. And then a toilet bowl is another pot. You know what I'm saying? All of them hold water, fluids, and you use them all as a vessel. But you treat them all different. You know what I'm saying? So you deal with your woman according to her. She is the weaker vessel, meaning she can't deal with the type of information that you deal with. You know what I mean? She can't deal with the type of, not information, you know what I'm saying? Like sisters ain't gonna hold no posts for 10 hours, get rained on, and yell at people and tell them that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta leave the crack alone, leave the weed alone. You know what I'm saying? Deal with demons, and the demons is in their face. You know what I'm saying? Pointing at them like this. And you got to cast them demons out. Sisters ain't built. They're not made for that. You know what I'm saying? But when you come home and you see her, you know what I'm saying, and she got some tea on the stove, you know what I'm saying? And she, you know what I mean, got the house smelling good. She got a plate of food in the microwave with some mac and cheese and some chicken and some string beans. And you're like, damn, babe, I appreciate you. She's like, don't worry about it. Take your boots off. That's her. She gonna take care of you. You get what I'm saying? That's her job. Her job ain't to go yell at the, you know what I mean, the world. So she's not weak. Her job is different. This styrofoam cup is absolutely a cup, for sure. But it's not a mason jar. They got two different purposes. You know what I'm saying? Anything else on that scripture we just read?
That your prayers be not hindered.
I was under that. Any more questions or anything like that? Pray I answer her question, sister. If I ain't answer your question, let me know. You can always call me. But you get a eunuch is somebody that doesn't have a wife. The Bible, the definition that they're gonna give you is somebody that doesn't have any balls. You know what I'm saying? But in some cases that could be the same thing. You know what I mean? So hopefully she got her answer. If not, just give me a call, whatever. And with that being said, we're gonna pass the class off to priest and officer Kalakazar.
All right, it's the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We had the I.S.U.P.K start out at World West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander YAHANNA. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves in the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. You read about it in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, or Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. It means 10th in Hebrew, YAHUSHUA, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department, priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory whatsoever amount to invite upcoming holy convocations.
It's the blowing the trumpets. September 21st.
Memorial blowing of the trumpets will be September 21st, 2025.
Also, I think Chicago is coming up next for the cookouts. I think that's the first of this one coming up. Okay. And then what's next month? August. Yeah. And then after that is New York. Then after that is LA. And after that is Texas. Those are the cookouts coming up.
Remind Akim and Aquab to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, headband, scarf. With that being said, our module. Brothers gonna get one pretty salute. Shabbat. Imagine. Rock.
YAHUSHUA, YAHUSHUA,
Got the top. Star, face the sisters. Brothers gonna get the sisters one pretty salute. Shabbat. Imagine. Rock.
YAHUSHUA, YAHUSHUA.
Got the top. Guys, again.